website. There is much more going on than meets the eye. The adventure begins here.
Cool.
And that's how trades are done on CS Money. Case has over 35 unique CSGO cases with a huge variety of skins, over 93 million cases opened and 6 million registered users. You can upgrade your skins to the better one or win some of them in giveaways. We give out more than 70 skins per month for free on our social networks. Withdraw your skins or balance with popular payment systems. Be unique and make profit on Hellcase with this promo code. Start now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to StarSeries and the I-League qualifiers. We're into map 3 between compLexity and Envy. One of these two teams will be facing off against Rogue after this best of 3 is over, and it concludes on Mirage. My name is Switchblade J. I'll be taking you through this one. I won't be taking you through the next one, though, because it is getting late in the UK, and I have got places to be tomorrow, so I need some sleep. But as I said, this is the third map. This is the final map in the series, with what should be on paper an Envy victory, based on the fact that they do have an 80% win rate. That said, though, a lot of those wins have been against North American teams, and yeah, there have been some relatively reputable North American teams, including the likes of Rogue, as we all know, is waiting in the wings for the winner of this match, but they also did lose to compLexity, 16-6. Meanwhile, compLexity have got a lot of international representation, especially at places like the Summit, DreamHack Open Atlanta, DreamHack Open Winter. LAN experience galore for these boys, so let's see how close this one will be. Again, the last time they played this map, the 16-6. Let's find out if history is going to repeat itself, with compLexity starting things off on the CT side in the first half. Diffuse kit on death with a smoke down for him. Cutler's got a double flash and smoke for his side of things. Nifty with a single smoke flash and P250. Everybody else with default Glocks and Kevlar and USPs and P2Ks on the other side of the court. Zenvi go quickly into the A setup, not wasting any time with this one, as two players rush out into the connector position. He pretty much had one player to try and hold it out, and he's been smoked off. Taps on taps of the USPs and P2K. Shazam's going to do a little bit of damage to JDM, but not get any frags early on. Bomb's going to be able to go down pretty much uncontested. Shazam still doing damage, 6 HP, but JDM staying alive. compLexity at 5 versus 5. Retake a stance, finally takes down one. Puyo comes in with a quick frag on Ye, back onto the second headshot. Shazam missing every bullet, but finally takes the headshot down. As Drone and Nifty get 2 of their own. It's all left to Stannis for 1v4, now none v4, as he hits the floor. It's a pistol round to the favour of Envy to start things off. compLexity going to this one under the eco, stacking out the short position up top mid. Cutler takes the first man down. Go frag on the first JDM with the second. Cutler up for 2 more frags. As easy as that. ShahZaM, last man left, and JDM will be able to clean him up. Force coming in for standard compLexity eco scenarios. ShahZaM down into the sniper's nest, ready to take face, but they're not going to smoke him out. Go straight in towards short. Stansel's going to spot 2. They make their way into the sniper's nest as well. Drone try and challenge ShahZaM back out here. The bench facing into the murder hole, and will catch the man off guard. And Cutler follows through onto Stanislaw as well over on shore. Nifty caught off guard, a little bit of damage done, but he returns the fire. Back to Ye with a Mach 10 kill. It's a 5 versus 2. No trades coming in for compLexity. As Envy take full control of the rifle round. It should just be Android falling back to Steph's position, saving it, because Envy have just given no gaps for them to work with. Nothing at all. Can try and challenge, try and hunt him down. Poyo in particular. Aggressive in towards market, now backed up by JDM, and they're going to face together and try to take down Android. It certainly could be worth it. Plenty of money on the NB side, so taking his player down, keeping the rifles away from compLexity would just be great for NB, but they're going to opt against it. Hold on to their own rifles. Of course, 2 of them are M4s. No AKs out for Envy, interestingly enough. I guess that's fine. They don't really need it right now. With Android being the only player with head Kevlar, everybody else on complete eco, no Kevlar, or deaf with, well, Kevlar, no helmet. Easy enough for the Galils and the M4s to get the headshots. They won't need it for Stanislaw. Ye will take one straight for the face, though. ShahZaM now Molotovs out with a PT-50. He does catch one on the drive-by a drone, so that's a relatively impressive kill, but Def now facing him with the other M4. ShahZaM goes falling in his place. It's a 2 versus 3 scenario with the 2 players left over. Try and do something in this round. Take a kill, take some damage. Force the rebuy on one player with Kevlar. Way out towards Sandwich, they're going to try and deny the bomb defuse. There is no kit, of course, for the CT forces. Now Def will fall. Andrew gets another kill back on Nifty. On for another kill, all the same on Poyo. I'm just looking back in to try and see if I can cut down Cutler again. If he gets the frag, that'll be massive amounts of expense to the NV side. And considering they didn't invest anything in this round, that's perfect for compLexity right now. And actually, Android does get the 3K. So NV back up on 4. compLexity yet to enter the CT board, but with a buyer of their own right and plenty of money saved on Envy, it will be a rifle round to see whether they can get it done. Orp in for Stanislaw, 1 more dropped for ShahZaM, it looks like. M4s on 3 more players on the CT side, and Envy for Orp and 4 AKs, as standard with full sets of utility, head Kevlar and everything. Nades in from Def as he tries to take aggressive mid control. Smokes will go down to try and block off Sniper's nest. Flashbang's over. Trying to catch him off guard. Spray in, looking for Drone, but Drone starts things off for the NV side. Some shots coming in from ShahZaM. Ye will be traded back by Poyo. 5 versus 3 Incendiary, and Smokes go down as Nifty is traded back by Android in the apartment's aggression. So got 1 area of the map eliminated. Can they focus on the mid position and A site now? Can take someone down. Actually, they will be able to find the trade back. Android onto Cutler. And Sniper's Nest finds him over. Sorry, Owen Short, excuse me, finds him over. In the connected position. Now 60 seconds left as Shazam watches with the AWP. Ready for the Palace face. One small angle when he's on Poyo. See the Molotov coming in, ready for the exit. Flashes doesn't catch him. He actually shoulder baits it just by enough. Off the top, and now rotates back in and looks over towards ramp. 40 seconds still remaining. Standstill spots two players, tries to flick back in on JDM, but JDM returns the favour with an AWP kill of his own. Now Android have to try and line up two frags. He can't get it done. Shazam left alone. 1 versus 3. Could deny the bomb plant. Could take the man out, but no. In the end, it is allowed to go down uncontested with JDM. Slow facing over the 2K. 5-0 of a start for the Envy squad. And the AWP of the AKs versus the AWP. And the UMPs and the M4s brought down by compLexity. Going to try and force the issue one more time without forcing the buy. Smokes in, Nifty up, out into the Sniper's Nest potentially. JDM meanwhile getting from connector, trying to catch off somebody who faces on the A-bomb site, but no one will give up their position for compLexity. Flashes in, Android ready, but not ready enough. Drone takes him back. Poyo's traded back over to the ramp position. Standstill still gets a trade back with the UMP, so we control the apartments area for the CT side. The nade combines with the UMP. JDM trades it back with the P250, trying to hold on to a man advantage, but it swings to the favour of compLexity, but only for the moment. Nifty out in the mid position, takes down Death. And now Shazam ready to face the AWP versus AWP battle. When he crosses into the clutches of JDM, fall victim to the idea. This man's not pushed up. He will spot him now, take the pop shot. And now know where he is, and the backstab coming in from Ye is going to be a little bit too slow. The bomb plant will be allowed to be a 2v2 retake for compLexity. No defuse kit out, but Ye's kill is going to be so important. He sprays on JDM and takes him out, leaving it all on Nifty. 1v2 clutch. Spot sprays, takes down Ye, on for Shazam for the 2K. The op shot rings true, can't quite land it, and Nifty takes the spray. Gets a 6th on for Envy. Again, keeps the train rolling for the 3K. It's 6 on the board for Team Envious. compLexity. This is starting to look very similar to the way things looked over on Inferno. I don't know if you've been joining us for the entire series. If you have not, remember that the first 9 rounds were all Enviouses on that CT side. compLexity were getting close, but no cigar at best, and in the end, they just had to come back hard to get back into the matchup. Vice versa for Train as well, except not quite as extreme. Starstill getting 1 AK out of the equation, probably just better to save it, maybe get a bit of a defensive going on the A side, but as soon as you lose control of that one, just fall back with the AK. Still lock onto the path position, but the smoke should clear in a moment's time. Taking a nade to the face. Dan will try his best to get some exit frags, but surely the retake should not be on for this lone deagle. Shot on Cutler's not going to land as Cutler sprays and takes him down. Standstill just have to fall back all the same. And again, this is 7 on the board for Envy. The default coming in from Envy to go straight in for the execution, standardized on A site. Drone looking on to the sniper's nest and out towards Dark. Will not spot any of the CT forces. They'll do initial damage to the Envy push, but Drone and Cutler still alive and kicking. We planted open for a ramp, 5v5 retake. compLexity struggling to make the defaults and the first picks work. Maybe this could be a bit of a situation for them. Flashes over, Yay around this corner. Is Drone ready for this? No, he's not. Shazam actually takes him down in the face with the AWP. Man advantage back for compLexity, but time is still ticking for the CT forces. And once again on this retake, they look very, very passive, very, very scared. So Slash going in, the up for two, quick frags, lines them up, but can't quite take them down. Poyo comes in with a quick frag back to 2 versus 3, spraying his way on towards Ye, trying to stall for as much time as possible. Now Cutler rotate in, he goes falling. Poyo left to try and take down Ye, trying to see if he can suppress it back. The defuse is being stuck, and Shazam gets the kill. And Android looks like he's just about, no! Poyo stalled for enough time. And brings 8 on the board for Envy. They've got plenty of money to rebuy back against compLexity. Take their sweet time with it. And again, concede a round to the T side. Tactical pause finally called by compLexity. It took them a very long time to get here. The point where they are in a pause, a must-pause situation. Literally going just as well as Inferno did at the start for compLexity. Can't allow it to happen here. It's the last map of the series. Last chance to go to the finals of the qualifier, to go and qualify for the LAN. Okay, Nifty will not catch off Android. That's at least a nice start for Cole. Face in from Shazam, drops another player. Here we go. This is where compLexity get their first round on Nico. Flashes in, JD looking for the orb shot. Ooh, he misses the head. Now, Shazam can swing around. Sorry, Def can swing around, and Shazam gets the frag from the AWP. Back in for another kill. 3 kills to his name. Leaving Drone alone. 1 kill out. Second kill might be found, but too many players to worry about. With Def coming in from Palace, will be able to get his kill in the round. And it's an eco of all things to get compLexity their first on the CT round. A forced buy back in from Envy. Nice ball top down from Shazam, but the smoke still sets itself up, actually. Over to the left-hand side. Not going to quite catch it in the way that they wanted it to. As Def finds Drone to start things off for compLexity. Secondary frag potential. Damage being done to Def, but not much. Envy haven't been able to get the trade frag, so compLexity looking like they're on much better standing in this round. Def finds the next man, Poyo down, Cutler down over in the apartment. Stanislaw getting that kill as he aggresses. Now JDM and Nifty, last 2 players. As Envy are picked apart much more efficiently this time. Much more systematic from compLexity to get those kills. .40 seconds left. How do Envy fight their way out of this, or do they even bother? Have to save the AK and the AWP, considering the money line currently for the other Envy players. Nifty will face spray, get taken out by Ye. And JDM is left to save. Still made TT players coming in for him though. AWP shuts down another. Players coming in for the backstab though. If he can get a kill on another player, then that'll be even better. But I think it's all over for him. Good flick, not quite good enough. Too far to the right, couldn't adjust to the left in time. All 5 will fall for Envy for the second round for compLexity. There we go. Envy will be forced down to the eco here. CZ's, the Eagles and P250s will have to concede once again to compLexity to get their third on the CT board. Nifty will still try with a Deagle out. Hand cannon can't take down Ye though. Tried his best. Dazzle takes down Drone, spray in from Ye. Takes Poyo, but only able to get that far. JDM low, taken out by Shazam, and now Cutler. Last man left. He'll fall all the same. There we go. Simple stuff again from compLexity on the eco, the Envy side. Now this is where the players come in for the tease. Double orbs out, Ye with an M4 to play with. Brought down alongside the AK and M4 Ori on Android and Def respectively. Now here come Envy. Or AK buy of their own full set to utility across every single player. Mostly, some of it was used early on. I think that was limited by one on one player. Already StarSeries kicks things off by taking out Nifty to the mid position. So compLexity starting to look a little bit better. Looking to try and grind this one back over to a 7 scoreline. Could do it. And ready with the AWP, flash in, shuts down Drone, drops the bomb. Def will get traded, and JDM comes in with a kill back on Shazam, so it's a 3v3, but yay. Fry back over Connect to try to take down Poyo. Was the aggressor a bit too far in the A bomb site. Now the smokes will go down to cover off this man. Stanislaw also there to support from short, can't get his AWP shots down. And 60 seconds do remain. Cutler should get to the bomb site, get the bomb plant down. JDM gonna spray it out on Ye. Stan will catch JDM, and I'll leave it all on Cutler. 4K clutch for him. Back towards this cubby corner. Jungle receiving smokes down now. Small cross found. One player on the bomb side. Don't line up for him. Spray out for Cutler. Couldn't quite line it up on the second, and now bomb's a little bit too far open. Will spot spray, but can't take Stan down. The diffuser gets stuck by Android. And again, they lined up for him. But he couldn't execute all of them. compLexity now to 4, and a pause will come in from Envy this time. Once again, compLexity taking a little bit of time to get started, but now that they're starting to get some rounds. 4 in a row so far against the 8 that Envy had found. A tactical pause will come in from the boys in blue. And still a lot of work for compLexity to do to get back into this one. They are close towards the end of the half though, so they could still get an 8-7. It's not impossible. Upper Shazam looks in. Small corner gap at the edge of the smoke. Nades coming in from Envy though. The stack shuts down Shazam at 20 points of health. Can't quite get the frag. Def opens things up, gets himself 2 kills on Poyo and Drone. Cutler around this corner. Deagle shot shuts down Def. Takes some damage back on the part of Ye, however, 4v3. They actually get backstabbed in by JDM. They didn't cover off Sniper's Nest. They wasn't expecting boost in. Now back to 3v3 will go with rifles to be picked up by the T side. One's already in the hands of JDM. See what you can do with it. And the boost will come in from StarSeries up to the short position. JDM shuts down him, however. Orp going falling. Shazam over on the other side of the site. Trying to find someone in that mid position, but no one from Envy showing their face. He drops down the timing again. It's going to hurt compLexity. 2 seconds left. Finally, Shazam finds that angle on Cutler. Shuts him down. Now flashes will come through, leaving it all on Android to defend short as he takes down Nifty. It all remains on JDM. 1v2 scenario. Flashes against him will not be able to do their damage. 35 seconds left with the bomb out to the short position. It looks like it's going to get less than likely. All right, back over anyway. They'll hear those footsteps. They already know roughly where he is. He moves forward. Spray comes through from Android. He'll get himself a 2K. 5 on the board for compLexity. The double AWPs come through from Cole, 3 and 4s. 1 AWP and the 4 AKs in from Envy meanwhile. Of course, Cole will put them on max loss bonus. They can afford this kind of a buy. AKs go down to underpass. Cutler and Poyo move close together, trying to crossfire against any CT that might be lurking in this position, but none from compLexity's there. They've taken up standard positions back on the A-bomb site, in particular, the most aggressive player, really. He's just Def, who's still holding outside of Palace. Yeah, you're ready for the face-in from Connector. Cutler takes down Andrew. We'll spot those 2 players. Poyo and Cutler line up as Ye sprays on through, and Cutler in particular runs straight into that spray pattern. Drone will trade, but Ye trades him back out for the 3K, so leaving his teammate now the AWP back here towards the B-bomb site. Then a shut down Nifty, drop the bomb, look back in for JDM as the last player left alive for the Envy side. 55 seconds left, he'll drop down, but can't quick scope in. StarSeries finishes the job. And compLexity now are within 2, and now the last round of the half, they could be within 1 as we turn over to their T side. Of course, full buy back in from both sides, as you would expect, given the last round of the half. M4s, double AWP, 2 AKs to back it up. Versus the AK and single AWP setup for Envious. Ooh, JDM tagged through the wall. Molotov almost burning him alive. The nade will finish the job. Nice stuff from Android. Cutler takes down Ye, but Ye gets thrown on the way back out. Combining with StarSeries. Over in their position, Shazam will still continue to frag his way on through, keep control of that mid-dominance Poyo. Meanwhile, will work his way on the A-bomb site, peeking out of Palace and catching Def off guard. They weren't expecting that. It's a 3 versus 3 now. Shazam wrapping back over into the A-bomb site. Running back with the AWP as the AKs get reloaded, and Shazam tries to find an angle, tries to find a kill. Nifty, meanwhile, moving into B. Android will spot him, tap him up. Also rotation in the CT forces, but he still takes Nifty, the main lurking force, down. So the rotations were looking to go straight to the apartments, but now Cutler and Poyo are going to have to change up their game plan. Both have to move together. Group of 2 now down mid-position. 2 CTs to find on the A-bomb site if they decide to go there. One is StarSeries, the other is Shazam, and both will be out CT. StarSeries rotates in. 25 seconds remaining. Cutler continues to move closer to the bomb site. Shazam, not really ready to hear them just yet, but face back in. Good quick scope, not quite good enough. StarSeries, however, even better, takes down one. Now forces the issue with the bomb plant and flicks back in for the 2K. Nice precision from the AWP. It's 7 rounds on the board for compLexity, and you can see the deficit. They came back from 8-0 before they got their first round, and since then it's all been compLexity's matchup. Nicely held in. As Envy were looking like they were going to take a confident last map and final map of the series. Very confident Mirage, but in the end, compLexity says no. We shall have our day. But can they continue that day into the second half? They move on to the T side. Envy on CT with a defuse on Nifty. A smoke down for him, playing the ninja setup on the pistol round. Everybody else with Kevlar on that CT side. Meanwhile, the P250's been dropped to death on the compLexity side. Playing Raid Boss at the sacrifice of Stanislaw, who gets a single flash and smoke out as a result. This is good enough for a pistol execute of halves. To put that one directly on CT or middle of the bomb site. I can't remember which one's which. I think that might be middle of the bomb site. Yeah, that's definitely middle of the bomb site. As the flashbang goes over, one man towards fireboxes. Cutlery looks for a frag, but Stanislaw just turns on towards the opening kill of the half. Nifty looking for a trade back on Andrew, but he's running out of ammo. We're now running out of HP. Shazam will fall to the hands of Poyo as Drone comes in and swings right alongside JDM. Suddenly, Envy have turned it all around with Ye on 5 points of health, the only man on the bomb site, leaving it all up to Stanislaw to do something. It's not going to happen. Drone comes in with a 2K. And Nifty, JDM, and Poyo all contributing to that pistol. Nine on the board for the CT side. And again, just when you think Cole have all the cards, lose control of a major advantageous situation now. Envy. SMG's back around Nifty with a spray back, takes down Android. Cutler comes in with a kill as well. It's all lined up by JDM as well from the other side of the bomb site. Easy pickings coming in for the CT forces. It's compLexity. Easy Eco just gets shut down. Now it's up to the AKs. Buy back in for the Cole side. 5 AKs available. And of course back on the hard buy, the SMG still playing into the last round, most of the same weapons, and it's still going to work out well for them as Cutler takes down Ye. Starts things off in the face in from ramp, didn't even take that much damage for it, and quickly looks back on a Stanslaw's position in the palace area. Continuing to push forward so we can't get control of this. We'll see the flashbang come out. It's actually a decoy, excuse me, so scratch that. Doesn't really do much in the grand scheme of things though. Bomb's going to get picked up by Stan. Actually, Cutler might be able to find him if he pushes farther forward enough. He's going to spot the bomb. He's going to take it down. Completely isolated now from compLexity. He can get the trades. No one can get the bomb. That's a disaster and a half. Well, I think Envy may have already run the round. Shazam will try and face in. The smokes will go down from Cutler to keep control of this one. As Death falls, Android and Shazam, the last two left. Android trying to rotate into support. Bombs obviously drop back over to the ramp position, so Cutler's going to get backed up as Poyo moves in on Shazam's angle. Android right around his corner to face him. Will be able to catch the man off, but it's only an SMG that they've lost. And 20 seconds left for compLexity to gain control of the bomb. Looks like it's over. It looks like it's 11. And again, what a blunder to let Cutler get that much map control and not check it. It's a save for round 18. And more than likely an eco for round 19. Well, I guess compLexity can force around the AKs. Depends on how they want to play it out. Obviously, their money line is in complete tatters. They're going to take a pause to think about things again. Freeze time is called off. Double AK, double M4, single AUG for Envy, alongside the AKs, the Tech 9s, the CZs, and the UMP, of course, coming in for Ye. Flashes over as Nifty makes his way inside. Flashes come back in from the Envy side. Molotovs go down as well. YouTube is having some very fantastic time sending us our clean feed. Come on. You stable? We stable? Okay, we're good. Five T-side players set themselves up for the execution for compLexity. The force buy hit, gotta make it work. Envy have 2 players, 2 defense. They might get a bomb plant at this, but already utility against Shazam, burning alive. Spray comes back in from Cutler, reading Android's position well, but not landing enough shots. Bomb plant will go through, and if he will try and deny it as he sprays on through towards the big door, but can't take anybody down. It's a 5v5 retake. Damage done to both sides. And Cutler tries to take Android down. Spot him out here with the flashbangs going forward, rounds the corner. Android faces against him. It's a crossfire locked from him and Drone, but Poya will fall in the interim. Zieg gets a kill back and tries to maintain control for compLexity 3 versus 3. Envy making their moves in as JDM goes falling to Stanislaw. Shazam comes up with a frag. Cutler going down all the same. And there we go. compLexity with the force buy. Get 3 AKs for their try and get an 8th on the T-side board. Double AWP in from Envy, AUG, M4, MP9, Stanislaw takes down JDM to start things off. .60 seconds, a little under that remaining for compLexity to make their hit. They've got 2 players on A site to worry about. Not close, Cutler out towards ramp, sprays on 1, can't take down Def. Nifty, all that remains, out towards this cross, back on the bomb site. Flashbang will force man in position, don't know exactly where he is, and they'll spray and take him down. 2 players in Drone and Poya remaining for the Envy sides. compLexity start to mount the comeback. Mount on for the bomb plant here on the A site. Be 9 on the board for Cole. Try and grind their way back up. Within 2 of Envious's CT lead.
Terrorists win.
M4, MP9 is all they've got on Envy side. 3 USPs. compLexity, of course, had a much better buy, winning that last round and forcing the issue back on the Envy team. CT hold. We'll put at least one rifle up on the boost spot back towards short. See what Drone can do with this, with JDM taking control of the snipers. Snipers there? Sorry, ladder room. And for Drone does kick things off on Stanislaw. Let's take at least a good kill for the CTs. Smokes it on Drone, so I'm going to try and keep compLexity at bay over in the apartments, but that's basically all the utility. One more nade on him. That's all MV have to work with. compLexity have also used a lot of their utility of their own right. Just one smoke left for death. Used that to block off CT spawn, but 3 players actually on the A bomb site. They look to rotate into this position. This could get a bit awkward at the close ranges. Yay, Molotoving and flashing their way in as Death tries to take out Firebox, and he will be able to force one player out. Yay with 2 quick frags, and JDM will fall all the same. There's still left Poyo back here though. SMG can't quite deny it. And sneak his way around, or he's found an angle. Android, first man spotted, Spray looks back in towards CT as Drone takes down Def. No way they're going to combine for this. A 2 versus 2, which is Zam low on HP on the AWP. They know that he's still back out to Palace, but no one's covering him off. Not looking at this angle. Tapping the bomb once as Drone takes down Shazam. Ye takes out Poyo, and it's all up to Drone. 3K up for the 4th. M4 Spray wins it out. And Envy are going to clutch it. Well, Drone is going to clutch it. He brings 12 on the board for his team.
Counter-terrorists win.
M4s and AUGs is appropriate for the Envy side. JDM with the AWP out here. Flashbangs and smokes coming in for the execution of the compLexity side. They're going quick into A. As Cutler lines up and takes down one towards Sandwich. Damage being done to him and Drone. In fact, he's going to go falling. Drone burning alive, and the Molotov going to get an A back over to Dark and do a lot of damage to Stanislaw. 52 points left. They do get the bomb plant down to a 4v4 retake. And now Nifty coming in for the backstab. Shazam's not ready for this. And here, Ye coming out, however, Nifty ready for this backstab play. It's shut down, never mind. Headshot comes in on the drive-by. As Ye finishes the job, and Envy decide to back off. compLexity are not going to let this lead go so easily. They try and bring it back to within 2. It's a reset against the Envy side. And not a lot of money swinging in the bank accounts. Most of the rifles still saved on MBS's side means that they can buy back in AWPs, AUGs, FAMASs, and M4s. What's the AWP for JDM? Stanislaw will be first casualty for Envy though. Ooh, nade back on Poyo. Sam will take damage back away from the T side up all the same. Here they come towards underpass. JDM going to be forced back into a corner now. AWP trying to see if he can stay alive with smokes coming through, just trying to avoid every single shot he can. Backup's not on the way. Molotov will force him back as he burns alive. Shazam credited with the kill. Def there with the assist. We're back to 4 versus 4. compLexity now gain the man advantage as Ye takes Cutler down. Got Poyo backed up over here. Side Drone moving in, Nifty out to the puzzle. If he gets his frag, it may be a chance, but no. A site is open for business. As Poyo tries to force the issue back into the apartments. If he can take down Shazam, that could be enough, but not quite. All be forced back, and the bomb's already rotated away as Ye realizes the advantage and map control he's gained. But facing against Drone isn't expecting him to still be here in the jungle position. 45 seconds remain. Envy turn it back to 2 versus 2. Still looking for that map and match point. The bomb plant will go down on default. Nades in from Android. Not catching anyone on the NV side. Low HP on Poyo, tagged up Drone. Tagged up Shazam and full HP on Android. They spot a small gap to take down Poyo. Drone left alone. Molotov in towards the bomb site might force Android out to the open, but he still wins the fight anyway. 2 kills to his name, 11 on the board for compLexity. And Envy really will have nothing to work with this time around. This should be an eco or at the very best a half buy. I thought it was probably nonsensical at this point, but what do they decide? It will be straight up USPs, 1 P250 for Poyo. Envy look to concede the lead, back to equalise once again. We'll still get the first frag on Cutler though, traded back on Shazam's part. Flick's not going to quite work out, his Def's going to go falling and them overwhelming them. Envy, what is going on? Android and Ye from T-spawn and back over in the apartments. They have some utility to try to flash their way back in, and Ye will try and work against this. But CT's all over the shot. Nifty so close. Ye will support out, spray down. Drone look back in for the second, but Nifty's got Android back into the apartments. It's a 2 versus 1 regardless. Ye will try and look for the bomb. Now spotted out by Nifty with one of the AKs. This is still a chance for Envy as they know all the positioning they need. One towards underpass, and he's going to catch Ye for a little bit. Tech damage, shot in from the backhand side. Ye's on 8 points of HP. And his next phase should be his last. JDM with a Mac 10 up on connector. We'll spot him. Yeah, now's one of where both of the CT side players are at. And eventually JDM will find the frag. There we go. 13 rounds on the board for Envy. An eco that should definitely not have gone as well as it really did. The mid-rush coming out, a pause will be called by compLexity once again as Envy refuse to give up their lead. A tactical pause for Envy out in this one, of course. CT's moving. Warp out from Shazam, watching down the apartments. Poyo looks for any info that he can. And avoid this AWP for the most part. The utility from compLexity comes out to an B site execution. Straight up rush out. One player's already on the bomb site, but quickly taken out by Drone, who gets himself 2. Def and Ye down. Poyo still here to support back from bench with the AUG, but the M4's done plenty onto the triple. Running out of ammo, have to reload, but it doesn't matter. They've been dismantled single-handedly by one player from Envy's side. JDM will fall, but Poyo there for the trade. Stanislaw gets the trade right back, but he's not going to mount up against Drone. 4K for him, 14 for Envy. Another pause will come through from compLexity, because things are falling apart. Here come the Eco Pistols from compLexity. Gonna try for overtime here. Stanislaw first casualty. Android naded to 68. Facing from Def. Drone will take him down. Boosted up at Sniper's Nest, but he will not remain there for long. JDM gets the kill on Shazam. Now Andrew going to pick up that PT-50, try to do some work with it, but the truth is the crossfire member is going to leave nothing for them to work with. 2 kills for the AWP, 3 frags for JDM. 15-11. Map and match in semi-final point for the NV side, looking to try and go up against Rogue in the next round in the grand finals of the North American qualifier. It really is last chance saloon for compLexity. They need this round. They need to go all the way to overtime. 4 rounds in a row. Smokes down over at connector. JDM with the AWP will try and peek up. A resmoke's coming from the T side to keep them all completely blocked off. Def falls down. The AWP looks forward. The AKs, the M4s, the AUGs, the flashback in. JDM with the AWP out. Find anything he can here to the mid position. There's one frag that will start to spiral. He spots 3 players. He's sprayed down. Shazam takes the headshot. Cutler and Nifty now back towards Darkin. Sandwich. His drone takes down 1 to the connector position. Picking up from short, getting that kill, and now Cutler's left alone. Isolated, spraying on through, takes down Andrew, continues that spray, do some damage. As Cutler goes trading, if he's still back here with 2 kills, running back by Stanislaw, but now he's the last man left in a 1 versus 2. Fakes the plant once, trying to prompt out a peek from a CT player, but no one is going to give him the chance. 47 seconds left. The face trying to find anyone. Trying to find Envy. He's spotted, sprayed, tagged up, and now both players are going to face from the same side. 16-11. Envy finally close it out as compLexity are done. They are out in the semi-finals, and it will be Envy moving on to take on Rogue in a couple of moments. The minutes time right there. It was a very close series. All 3 maps down to the wire. From Inferno to Mirage. It was a close one, but in the end, Envy do come out on top. And our grand finals for the qualifiers will be held at 4:15 CET. For those of you who want to check that out again, that's Envy versus Rogue. So we'll send it over to a break for the time being. But if you have enjoyed any of this casting, you can type !CAST to follow my own personal Twitter. I will not be covering the last matchup of the day. I will not be covering the last matchup of the North American qualifier. Be somebody else taking you through